Greetings, I'm the Computer King, the supervillain of streaming. And I didn't catch up when it came to writing to what I'd missed yesterday, probably because I had an appointment today. Also have one tomorrow and Friday, so I'm going to be behind a bit because it takes away from parts of my day. However, I did do well. I'm getting closer to making up for the last couple of days where I had written a little less than I had wanted to. So, going through it today, I have in total 22,042, which if I had been able to keep pushing for another 1,000 words, I would have been right on track. It's okay. I am right on track for just working every day. Tomorrow, try again, get a little bit more done, get closer and closer to that the goal that I should be at by this time. Should, if I want to finish 50,000 words in 30 days. Maybe one of these days I'll be able to lock myself away and not do anything but write all day long. But that's not going to be tomorrow or Friday. Probably not going to be the weekend either, as I'm going to be tired after spending as many days this week doing extra stuff. It takes a lot out of you sometimes, especially when other people that you rely on don't do what they should. I'm talking about, say, the municipal bus service that shows up late to pick you up, for example. Or late to take you home. And you have to wait, fortunately not in the cold. By the way, it's fucking cold out. Oh wait, I was supposed to talk about writing. Hello, Jared Pritchard over in Periscope. I'm the Computer King, the supervillain of streaming, and this month I'm writing a novel for National Novel Writing Month. It's a little repetitive, but you get what I mean. NaNoWriMo.org is the website that you can go to look up a whole bunch of people that are challenging themselves to write a novel in the month of November. 50,000 words in 30 days. And today I wrote a little bit, moving part of the story along, making a couple of the main characters intersect where wasn't sure where I was going to do that or whether I was going to do it exactly the same way as I thought about it originally, considering the fact that one of the main characters wasn't a main character when I first started thinking about this story. Now, these intersections of characters, you have to make it happen, but don't make it so convenient that it's like writing a D&D campaign for your friends where, oh yeah, and you wake up and you all are at a bar, sorry, an inn, sitting at different tables. Here's a tangent. Back when I used to play role-playing games all the time, the pen and paper ones, there was one game of, what is it? Shadowrun. It's sort of like D&D meets Cyberpunk. And my character, I played a character who was a dwarf assassin. And his main deal was the fact that he had no memory of his life before he woke up one day and was a dwarf. So he's sort of nuts and thought that he was a character in a role-playing game. Yeah, I know. I did Deadpool before Deadpool did Deadpool. Except for he wasn't immortal or totally crazy. He was just a really good sniper. That, and he'd do things like, okay, I look around and see if there's anybody who looks interesting enough to be a player character and not an NPC. And then all the other players look at you and say, what? What are you... I look at the GM. Yeah, there's... And he starts pointing out the characters. I made it really easy to bring us all together. And the characters, when they realized that he was nuts and thought they were all part of a role-playing game, sometimes they'd challenge him on it. It's like, how can you be sure? Look at me. I'm a dwarf. It's got to be a dream, right? You got magic, you got dwarves. This isn't normal. How do you know it's not normal? I mean, the whole ghost dance happened and all this magic came out. Really? Magic? They had a hard time trying to convince him he was not a character in a role-playing game, and they did not. And the worst thing is, he'd say, look, if I was a regular person, I wouldn't have survived this this firefight. I have to be a character in a role-playing game. And they were like, really, really tired of hearing it from him, and tired of trying to talk him out of it. You don't want your characters to be that character if you're writing a book, because unless you're really writing a book that breaks the fourth wall, and I can't see that being too good for anybody to read without damaging some of their sanity points. But really, you have to have circumstances align where characters meet by accident, if you want it to be by accident and not someone just marching them over to each other and saying, here, you need to talk to him. Because that's not how people act in books. You know how people act in books? They act like they do in the TV shows and movies. You know all those shows where you go, you know, if they would just fucking talk to each other, this would be solved in 5 minutes. I mean, where do you think they got that from? They got it from books. Books do that all the time. If somebody writes a book where someone does all the things that you wish that main characters would, it'd be a pretty short book. Why don't you just shoot him now? Bam! And then he shot him. He went to jail, and the bad guy died. The end. Alright. That's enough gabbing from me for one night for anybody, considering both streams. So, and as I said, I have an appointment tomorrow, so I should be getting to bed. So until tomorrow, remember, have a good night, but stay evil.